And through the ICBM missiles from these other countries that America continues to piss off, like Iran, like China, like Russia, like North Korea. And they let you know that they're enemy because if you go into the movies, they always, who's the enemy? Russia, Iran, China, North Korea, the Muslims, all right, the Arabs. The Most High is going to raise up these other nations to destroy this nation. All right? Because the Most High uses kings, man. He manipulates everything like a chessboard. And you all think that the Most High is blind to what is going on in the world today when the Most High set it all up. You better get yourself in order. And it's high time to return to the Lord, Yarahyah. This is Matthew, the 24th chapter. And if I start off at the top before I jump down, the disciples asked him, what would the signs be of his coming? Because like I said before, they wanted him real bad to establish the kingdom right then, because when he came, they were in Roman captivity at that time. All right? If you go back into the history of the word, we've been nothing but in and out of captivity since we became a nation. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right? What happened in Egypt, you know, with Pharaoh. We've been going in and out of captivity ever since. All right? This is Matthew's, the 24th chapter, and the first verse. And Yarahyah went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yarahyah said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be one left here, there shall not be there shall not be left here one stone upon another. There shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. So the disciples said, hey, look at this building, look. And if I equate it to today, man, look at the Sears Tower. That was the highest building in the world for a long time. Now they built a couple other ones, but wow, look at that building. Look at the John Hancock. Oh, go look at the Science Museum of Science and Industry, or this building or that building, how beautiful it is. And he was saying, I say unto you, man, there shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. See, I'm tearing all that down. Most High said he's going to destroy it all. Alright? So why, if the Most High said he's going to destroy this place, are we trying to set our hopes in this place? Now, I don't mean you go out there and work and survive, because he said, you know, if you don't work, you don't eat. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get a job, but motherfuckers are putting their stock into America and loving this wicked world. No matter where the niggas living at. Alright? If it's over in London, if it's over in Russia, if it's over in Jamaica, Trinidad, who doesn't matter. Alright? And as he sat upon, verse 3, and as he sat upon Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming at the end of the world? So they asked, how do we know when the end of time is? They wanted to know, how will we know when the end of time is? He said, I will give you the signs to know how the end of the world will be and what's going to be going on and how to be aware when that time comes. All right? So he says, and Yarahyah answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, which is what this white man has done to all the world. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And right now, this is the number one culprit, deceiving the world. Shadra Borgia, Caesar Borgia, however you want to call it, man. So-called white man, blue eyes, blonde hair, reddish skin, which the Bible said is leprous, and it's the wicked Edomites. All right? The Jewish Amalekite rat bastards. All right? And they described him wrong because according to the scriptures, this is how he's supposed to look. Now, he don't look exactly like this, but this is a representation of having woolly hair, skin of brass as if it burned in the furnace. If you burn brass, this is what you look. You have a dark black man with woolly hair. All right? So that's why people right now today don't understand who we are and our people are. They don't understand our heritage and our culture and who we are as the children of the living high power. All right? He said, many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So at that time, he said, you're going to hear wars and rumors of wars. This is going to happen. You're going to go through this tribulation and that tribulation. But the end won't be until you see these things happen. All right? For nation shall rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. And that's what is going on right now. Earthquakes in various places all over the world. Innumerable. All right? Because they don't have seismic graphs everywhere, man. So the ones that you see that is 50 of them today, trust me, it's probably even more than that. All right? Pestilences and famines. Well, there's been droughts all over the world, man. All right? And kingdom rising up against kingdom. You got a whole bunch of people fighting against each other. Yet the whole Egypt is against Egypt. All right? You got Syria against Syria now. You have Edomites against Edomites. And pretty soon, you're going to have this country going up in flames like all these other countries out there are going through austerity measures. Even over there in Israel right now, they're having austerity riots and measures over there. So all around the world, nation are rising up against nation. And as the scripture says, there will be insurrections among the people when they're not regarding their own people, their own princes, their own leadership.